Black women are the most disrespected women in America. We're about to sprinkle you with a whole... Wait, can I redo that? I skipped my trailblazer. Black women are the most disrespected women in America, but we have a whole lot of trailblazers out there that deserve some recognition. Stay tuned as we sprinkle you with a little black girl magic.
You're tuned into Black Hollywood Live, the world's first digital broadcast network devoted entirely to urban entertainment and pop culture. Tune in right now.
Hey.
Yay. Welcome. I was like waiting for like a little beat or something. Welcome to Black Girl Magic. Get used to these faces. We have a special guest. I'm your girl, Alex Bowers. To the left of me, I have Ashley Bowden.
Hey, guys.
Lauren Ashley Beck.
What's going on,
Lauren? Okay, and our special guest, Brittany Candice.
Hey, Britt.
We're going to get to know Britt. We have a lot to talk about. She's an entrepreneur. She does hair. She got a whole thing going on, y'all.
Yes.
But yeah, this show is really just about celebrating Black women. We don't really have shows out there like that.
We don't.
I think we deserve it, don't we?
Yeah, I think we do.
A little
it is that time.
It's time. Okay.
It's time.
Yeah, I'm excited. So
Yes.
I just kind of want to talk about Black women in general, some of the things that we go through. Just in life. I know it's kind of hard for us, but I do want this to be like celebrating us and not be all down all the time, you know?
Exactly.
Right.
So, yeah, there's a lot to,
And today we're going to be celebrating Brittany.
We are.
She is an entrepreneur, like you said.
Yep.
She's got her own beauty line. She's got her own beauty salon.
Yes.
And she has some other entrepreneurial ventures.
And we're going to get into that.
We're going to talk about that.
Later on. Ashley.
Yes.
We're going to start you off with the news.
Oh, yes. What's the tea, sis? All right, y'all. It's been a lot going on this fall season. I mean, we've seen a lot of good and bad things going on. Gonna start on the not so great side. Solange actually announced her split from her husband of 5 years, Alan Ferguson. After they were together, they actually have been together for 11 years, but they were married for 5. The singer shared the news on her Instagram with a lengthy caption that stated that the couple parted ways earlier this year. Now, side note, I don't know if y'all remember earlier this year, there were some pictures that surfaced online of Solange getting cozy with a guy at a club.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't see that. Did y'all see that?
I did.
Oh, I saw it.
And she kind of referenced that, afterwards. She said something afterwards.
She did. She did reference it, but everybody was kind of wondering what the tea was between her and Alan.
Right.
But now time has passed and she's decided to become public with it. So just a quick snippet of what she stated. She said, "I find it necessary to protect the sacredness of my personal truth, to live in it fully, just as I have before and will continue to do so. It is unfair to not have the power of your own story and to shape and mold and rewrite yourself." She also went on to say, "I'm leaning into the fear of the unknown and all the glory and power I know exists within God and the universe and grace. May all of your transitions, no matter how big or small, be kind to you and filled with incredible love and light."
I wonder who initiated this.
The
Separation.
Yeah.
I mean, after knowing each other for 11 years, maybe they grew apart. It's sad because they're so in each other's lives.
Yeah.
And let me just say this. There is a 15-year age difference between the two of them.
Is there?
So, yes.
He's her senior.
He looks
He's
good.
her, yeah, he's older than,
That's like
he is her senior. Literally.
He's a senior, but
No.
sir, you're pushing it. Just kidding.
No, so my point for bringing that up is I feel like sometimes when there's that age gap, you can either kind of grow together or grow apart.
How old is
And
Solange?
Solange is 33.
Okay.
So he's 47,
Okay.
48, depending on when his birthday is. But yeah, there's that element. He's ready to kind of settle down. He's going into the 50s club, and she's still hot
But she's never been one of those to just be out like acting up.
That's true.
She's kind of chill too.
that we know of.
Right.
Because
that
she
part.
doesn't get a lot of media. She doesn't get as much media attention as her sister.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's
You know?
true.
Yeah.
That's sad though. I'm all for Black love. So
Yeah,
too.
but that is a part of Black love, though, right?
Yeah.
Because you have to know when it's okay to when it's the time to walk away, and that's okay.
And it seems they're being amicable about it. So I think that's all you can ask for in a breakup.
It's not nasty.
No.
We don't want to see that.
Yeah.
Right. All right, so moving on, Miss Wendy Williams, the media queen herself, accepted the 2,677th star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Go, Wendy.
Thursday,
Yes.
October 17th.
Lay on that sidewalk.
Let's show some love. You better lay on that star.
I love just how blunt she is about everything.
Yes.
She be, who you sleeping with?
Right.
Everything.
She doesn't
straight
share
up
at
like,
all.
what's going on?
Yes.
You know? I
Right.
love that about her.
So she gave an emotional speech and said that if she doesn't laugh, she will cry while she was accepting her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So she said she wanted to keep it light and laughter-y. She also said that I'm successful because I've done things my own way. And I think that says a lot. She also wanted to thank her family and friends, fans, and loyal and hardworking staff. Wendy has had a 30-year plus media career. As y'all know, we've seen her start in radio.
Yep.
She likes to shake stuff up and does it unapologetically. Like
You have to if you want to be a trailblazer.
Absolutely.
That's true.
And look at her trailblazing and setting the scene and giving us a path to get to where we want to be.
Exactly. In 2009, she was inducted into the National Radio Hall of Fame. I don't know if we knew that. But it's nice to see her kind of glow up because she did have a rough beginning of the year with her very public marital scandal with her husband.
She said,
Keven
I
Hunter.
watched her show after she got this the star, and she was talking about like how she has a good time. She took her son out to the strip club. Is that something anyone would do? Would you? I know, Brittany, you have 3 sons.
You have 3 sons.
Would you
Brittany.
Would you
ever
do that in celebration of a star on the
if
Hollywood
they're
Walk of
grown,
Fame?
you know,
If they're grown, I don't know. That's like real tricky.
it's one of those lines you don't
Yeah.
know if you want to cross.
Like I would prefer them to do it with me than having some hard-headed kids or something, but
yeah.
But they're going to be grown at that point.
I know, but having hard-headed friends, I say kids because at that time be older too.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. That's
It's a
still
little-
tricky.
It's a little sticky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I
I
don't go to
would.
strip clubs now.
Right, so
know?
yeah. Take my
So
son
to
to
see
the
my
strip club.
son-
If my son wanted to, mind you, I'm not a parent.
She said my son.
Right.
Girl.
If my son wanted to, I think I would do it.
You would? You're a cool mom?
I think I would be a cool mom.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll cringe about that. Like, that's just something like I really don't want to do no matter how cool I am.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. It just depends on where I am in my life. Because Wendy said she never thought that she would be doing that.
I just felt like I'd be looking at him like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Why do you like this? Stop.
Yeah, like,
I
this
just
my
couldn't-
baby
Right,
still,
like,
you
no.
know?
Thank you.
Yep. All right, next. Zoe Kravitz.
Zoe Kravitz is next. Our girl is going to be in the new Batman movie playing Catwoman.
That's the perfect fit for me.
So dope. Deadline is reporting that Zoe Kravitz, who has been in X-Men First Class, Divergent, and Mad Max Fury Road, she'll be joining the new Batman movie to play Catwoman. This is not her first go-round dabbling in the Catwoman role. She actually lent her voice to Catwoman for the Lego Batman movie.
Oh.
I didn't know that. I don't know if y'all knew that.
No. I didn't.
But the creator of the film, Matt Reeves, has been very hush-hush about this, about the details surrounding the film. He hasn't really said anything, but he did share a GIF on his Twitter, and it did show Zoe on the GIF. So it was kind of like he was confirming that Zoe will be a part of the new cast. So we're excited to see her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the film, just so you guys know, is set to release in 2021. So we got a little bit of
have us
time.
waiting.
Yeah, we got some time
Yes.
in between now and then, but these kind of films, they take some time to put together.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that is the tea.
That's the
Thank
tea,
you
sis.
for the tea. All right, time for Melanin Moment.
Oh, tell us about Melanin Moment. What is
Okay,
that
so
all
we're
about?
just gonna give y'all a little glimpse of what's going on, like mainly in social media, with our people.
With
okay?
our
And Halloween just passed. I'm gonna
Yes.
just say this, y'all. Halloween is over. I'm sick of seeing the posts. Okay, we're done. Okay,
Are we done? Is
we
it
are
over?
done. Listen, here's my rule.
It is November.
After Halloween, I think of Christmas. Then we have Thanksgiving Day, and then it's Christmas again until Christmas hits.
Agreed.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
But let me ask you this. Halloween fell on a weird day. this time.
Thursday.
So what if you want to celebrate that weekend? Then can it be over? I guess today.
Then
it's
you
done.
should. You really should have celebrated the weekend before.
Yeah, a lot of people
Before.
celebrate it before.
But
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like Halloween.
Well, that's that. That's
That
how
is
it
true.
feel. Yeah, that's true. But
But you know what? Halloween 2020 is going to be lit because it'll
it's
be
gonna
on a Friday.
Friday, yes.
And then we got the Saturday the following
Yes.
year.
Yep, absolutely.
Got it.
It'll
Okay.
actually be on a Saturday next year.
Oh,
It's
is
a
it
leap year.
Oh,
it's a leap year?
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks,
Thanks,
Bree,
Bree.
from the booth.
Yeah, the things you know.
All right, first up, we have Gabrielle Union and Baby Kavia.
Hey, Gabby.
They hit us with a throwback Clovers, East Compton Clovers, okay?
East Compton Clovers.
And I'm here for
Boom.
it. She does not age.
No. How does she look
oh my-
exactly the same?
Exactly.
This
the
is
same.
crazy to me. Look at that body.
brought it. She
Yes.
brought it.
And she got her baby right there with her. This
So
is so
cute.
cute.
She's so cute.
It is. And I think she did another one after. But these celebs, they just keep going. I mean, it's like, come on, like 10, sometimes
Kim Kardashian has posted like
so much.
5 different.
different looks.
Yeah.
It's quite bizarre.
Photo shoots and
They're
everything.
creative though.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are. Taraji P. Henson commented on this photo of
what'd she
Gabby.
say?
Y'all won Halloween with like a bunch of cute emojis. I know. And I was
They
like,
did. They're so cute.
I know.
Yes. Next up, we have Tamron Hall as the late Diane Carroll.
Yes,
I love
Tamron.
this. Diane was a bad woman, wasn't
Yes.
she? This is just so good.
Tamron
She has
is
the brooch
serving.
and-
She is the
Yes.
look, everything, the leg.
I'm here for it.
Yes.
I am here for it.
It's like, where do you get these
brooch.
costumes?
Right, the fur, the brooch. Where do you find a brooch?
Maybe you just hire a stylist or just someone to search for it. Because I don't
Yeah.
see anyone actually finding this stuff on their
No.
own. You know? You got to have somebody, some type
when
of
you're
connection.
Tamron Hall, you can do it.
You can
You
call
got
anybody
that. You
up.
got that bag
Yes.
to do it.
Right.
Absolutely. Then we have Kelly Rowland as Donna Summer.
Killed it.
Love
Killed it.
Killed
this.
it.
I love Donna.
Oh my gosh.
She looks so good.
Her music is lit.
Why don't you guys
this is
hop
great.
in the live chat? Tell us who you think it like killed it during Halloween.
Yes.
Was it Kelly Rowland?
Kelly
Was
Rowland
it
has
Tamron
the best
Hall?
legs I've ever seen. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, but like, pay attention to the legs
Okay.
from now on.
Now I'm gonna start looking like
Right, at her legs.
She
Like,
does have really
flawless.
nice legs. Her quads are even like perfect. They're
Yeah.
not too muscular, but they're nice.
Yeah, she looks good. And
looks
I
amazing.
I just kind of want to, let's talk about this little black girl moment with the eyeshadow. Sometimes it's hard for us to use a lot of color. I like this.
Her
She
makeup
killed
artist
this.
killed it.
Yes.
Killed it.
Then we have Sierra and Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson, yep.
They killed it too, y'all.
I think they were my
Russell.
favorite.
Yes,
though.
they are, and they had their kids as Janet and
Yes.
Michael.
Oh, yeah, that
cute
was so
too.
Oh, yes.
But this is pretty perfect.
Shout
They
out to
did
the
that.
Obamas in the back.
Right.
Right.
I peeped that.
I'm going to need Beyonce to show up or show them some love or something. She didn't post her own stuff, and she hasn't posted them. I'm like, come on, B.
Well,
Where
you guys
at?
know Beyonce does not follow anybody,
Yeah.
and she does not comment on anything. So the likelihood of her actually recognizing this,
But sometimes
she
she'll
probably
post people.
Do you
When they
think
die.
Beyonce
When they
is
die.
actually
Yes.
posting those? I don't think she actually
No, I
does
don't
her
think so
social media.
I think she does.
You really do?
Mm-hmm.
So many of these celebrities have people posting for them
Beyonce is a control freak,
So you think-
that's why there's no caption.
and no followers.
if she had
or
someone
following.
posting for her, there would be a caption.
Possible.
I don't know. I feel like if she was posting, there may be a caption.
No?
Nope, she likes her privacy.
She does
Interesting.
look
She's my soul sister.
I
I
was
know
gonna
these
say,
things.
you know
Okay.
Beyonce.
She's
Are you
my
sure you're not a
homegirl.
Virgo?
Can we go
I
on
know
a
you're a
show?
Taurus.
I'm a
Are you sure
Taurus.
you're not
I'm
a
an
Virgo?
Earth. I'm an Earth sign.
Okay. I'm
So you're the
Taurus,
same
too.
way, no captions, you don't follow anybody.
No. I just understand
They
her
just-
level of control.
Yes. They get each other. They see each other. Okay.
Right.
That concludes Melanin Moment.
Yeah.
Lauren, I'm
Yes.
gonna throw it to you.
Yes. We got some questions for our guest, Brittany. You ready, girl?
I'm ready.
It's going to be rapid fire.
Okay.
So really quick,
okay.
right off the top of your head.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Ooh.
Empire or power?
Empire.
I'm with it. Silent partnership or vanity investor? I don't even know what that means.
Silent partnership or vanity investor means silent partner. Somebody just gives you the money and lets you
Yeah.
handle
Or
it.
do I want to be a vanity investor?
Or do you want somebody to be an investor just to say that they're an investor in your business?
Ooh, I think I'd be a silent partner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lace front or all natural?
Ooh. I'm a fan of all natural.
Okay.
I hate doing frontals. They're cute though.
Honesty or others' feelings?
Honesty.
Conference call or in-person meeting?
Conference call.
Oh.
The Queen Bee or Rihanna?
Oh God.
Why y'all have to
gonna
do
kill
that?
me. I know. Why would you do that? I'm gonna just go with Beyonce because I'm not trying to get killed on this stage right now.
What? Can you guys answer that question for me real quick? Beyonce or Rihanna?
Beyonce.
Beyonce, but then Rihanna's
You know what? Let me just
after.
be honest.
Be honest.
I really like Rihanna.
Yeah.
This is the Rihanna side of the table.
I really
over here.
like Rihanna.
No,
I love her.
And I feel
But
like
I
she
love
is
Beyonce
doing
too.
her thing right now.
Are we talking
Alex,
about
you can go over there.
performers though?
Right.
The best performer
Okay.
is Beyonce.
Okay.
Right.
But see, I haven't seen Rihanna perform, so I can't.
Oh, I have.
Rihanna
You have?
performs
Yes,
too.
Rihanna performs. She's fine.
Yes, but
yeah, Beyonce's the best
yes, she
performer.
puts
hands
on a
down.
show. It's
Yep.
crazy.
Right. But
Netflix?
Rihanna is doing her thing right
Yeah,
She
she
is.
Fenty
Yeah.
Beauty.
Yep.
Netflix or YouTube?
YouTube.
Oh. Phone call or text?
Dang.
I can
That
answer
depends,
that.
but I'm gonna say phone call.
Does it depend on the person?
Yeah.
Honestly,
it
it's
really depends
text.
on the person.
Toilet paper, over or under?
Like when you put it on the roll.
Yes.
Oh, I
Over.
thought
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
like, hold
I
on.
was like,
Oh, you were thinking about wiping.
Yeah.
No.
Do you prefer a physical book or an ebook?
Physical book.
Mary J. Blige or Keisha Cole?
Mary.
What about you?
Mary.
Mary.
Wow.
Keisha?
I love Keisha.
Keisha.
though. I love Keisha.
Nothing against Keisha. I
Yes,
like her, but
and I love them
Yeah.
both too.
MJB is the queen.
Yeah.
Yes. Cake or pie?
Cake.
Jogging or hiking?
Hiking.
Online or in-store shopping?
Online, definitely.
I feel that. Pancake or waffle?
Pancakes.
Winter or summer?
Ooh. I'm gonna have to go with winter.
Beer or wine?
Yeah. Wine, definitely.
Yes. What kind?
Don't hate me for this, but I'm a Stella Rosa type of girl.
That's okay.
I'm not a big drinker, and that is like my one go-to wine.
And it's easy going down.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Dine-in or delivery?
Delivery.
And we have pancake or waffle on here because I think someone really wanted you to say waffle.
On their slide.
You know what?
Yeah.
If I'm doing waffles, it's at Roscoe's. That's it. I love
Yes.
Roscoe's. But if I'm going anywhere else for breakfast, I always get pancakes.
Right.
Can I ask you guys this about Roscoe's? When you have your waffle on your plate, do you put the chicken on your plate too with the hot sauce and the syrup, or you keep it separate?
I kind of push the chicken off to the side. I'll eat the waffle, eat the chicken. You know, I
But
don't
not
have it
you
on
don't
top.
do it together.
No, I don't take them together in a
So
bite.
I like for the syrup to touch the chicken a
Me
little
too.
bit.
Ooh.
I
To
need
get the little-
I need that mixture.
Yes.
That salt and sweet, the
I don't
sweet
order
and
the
savory.
chicken.
You don't.
I
you
just get
just-
the waffle, the mac and cheese, and the yams. That's mine.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay. I can dig it.
Yes.
Now,
Thank
we
you for
really want to get to know you more on a deeper level, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you're an
Okay.
entrepreneur. You're doing your thing. How is business?
Business is good.
Yeah.
I can say entrepreneurship is like the best thing that could have ever happened to me, but it's also the hardest.
Yeah.
You know, it pushes you to work even harder.
Right.
You know, it's not easy to get a job because you have to go through the interviewing process and everything like that. But like somebody's telling you have to get up in the morning. They have to tell you when you're taking your break. You know,
Right.
when you're an entrepreneur, you could sleep all day if you want to.
Right.
But that pay ain't gonna come.
Right.
'Cause, you know, so being a salon owner, you know, like I think the hardest is like trying to find stylists that have the same work ethic as I do. You know, because I'll take anybody. It could be 6 a.m. They're calling. I need an emergency appointment. I'm coming in.
Right.
You know, it could be 1:00 in the morning. I'm still there. You know, but there's other stylists that come in and they're like, oh, I'm coming in at 10 and I'm gonna leave at 12. You know,
Right.
I'm doing one client and I'm out.
And building
You know?
relationships, how do you balance? You know, you want to be friends with the people that you hire, but you also need them to know this is a line you can't cross. I am your boss.
Right.
How do you balance?
That I think for me was the hardest part for me because I'm so nice, you know, and I don't not necessarily need to be your friend, but I want to treat you how I would want somebody to treat me. But I know my work ethic, you know,
Right.
so it's harder when you're trying to like be a boss to somebody, but in a nice way, you know, because they
Right.
start to walk over you, you know?
Yeah.
So that was, I would say, is my downfall, is trying to be like, okay, like I'm your boss and I need to tell you like this is what you need to do instead of relying on people to just have common sense. Like, treat this like this is your business, you know? So I'm still working on that.
Tough.
Yeah, because I'm like, in my heart, I'm just super, super nice. I just want to give, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, the salon, like, I made it a commission salon because I know when I started, I had kids and it was hard for me to work, pay booth rent, and then pay rent, and then pay childcare. Like, I struggled, you know? So I wanted to create an environment where people could come in, they could pay commission. You know, I would provide products just so that it was easy because I wanted, if I make money, you make money.
Right.
You know, you make money, I make money. We just we got to keep this engine going, you know, keep this circle going. But people do take advantage of you, you know? And once people not have the right work ethic, like, your business will go down,
right?
You know?
Yep.
So, like, I'm really learning, like, okay, you got to put your foot down and be like, hey, you know, these are my boundaries. If you cross them, then, you know, a lot of people don't like to be told what to do.
Yeah.
Right.
And then at that point, it's like, okay, well, you better go start your own business then,
Right.
you
Yeah.
know? So.
And then speaking of boundaries, there's this ongoing debate, and I've seen it on social media, about Black businesses and, like, perceived hookups, right?
Right.
So some people are okay with Black businesses, or some people are okay with asking Black businesses for a discount, right? Versus if you go to a non-Black establishment, you just assume the price is the price. Now, I've heard both sides of the coin on this. Some entrepreneurs are okay with negotiations on pricing. Some are not. Where do you stand with that?
Man. So for me, I'm okay. I give negotiations all the time, especially if you're a loyal client. You know, like, sometimes I know you don't got it. I'll be like, okay, cool, I got you. But on the flip side, if I'm going to do that and I see that you're taking advantage of every time, it's a sob story. Like, because I do have clients like that where every time they come in, it's like, oh my gosh, like, I had to pay this bill, and that bill. Where I had to draw the line and be like, hey, I got 3 kids over here. I got a house that I have to pay for too. Like, I can't keep, if I do everybody like that, I'm going to be broke, you know?
Yeah.
So I kind of pick and choose, like, okay, this week I feel, that's my way of giving back. This week I feel like giving discount. I've done hair for free before just because I like to do it. That's my way of giving back to the community because I feel like when you look good, you feel good. You
What
know?
about the friend discount? Because there's lots of people,
No.
you know, I'm your friend, hook me up.
No.
You know?
Or I'm your cousin.
I stopped doing that only because I realized that they would come to me when they didn't have money, but when they had money, they were going to somebody else. You know? So it was like, that's not cool.
No.
You know? If you came to me when you had money and then came to me and be like, you know, I don't got it, then cool, I got you. You know? Or you're my mom, you're my sister, whatever, cool, I'll do your hair for free. But when you got the money and you're not coming to support the business, then that's when there's a problem. Now the line needs to be drawn.
Yeah.
You know? So I do specials from time to time, and I've been told, like, don't do specials because it kind of devalues your work or whatever. But I don't know. I feel like that doesn't... Everybody runs their business differently.
Yeah.
You know? So, but it does happen where if you walk into an establishment and it's a non-Black establishment, they don't question prices.
Right.
But then you go on to a Black establishment and it's like, okay, well, I'm your sister, girl. Like, hook me up.
And it's like, I see you.
No, like, you should
but
want to
I
pay
don't
me.
see
So
you.
ask me for a discount,
Absolutely.
you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm over here trying to win. Like, I'm trying to get us to the next level. Like,
Right.
we
You
got to
gotta
help each
me
other,
out.
you know?
Yeah.
Help me help you.
Right.
Yes.
You know? Like,
Yeah.
let's go over there and ask them for a discount. Have them give us a discount.
Yeah.
Right.
But bring your dollars here so that we can win, you know?
Yeah.
So, that, yeah.
And now, aside from the business, I kind of want you to give some tips about, you say natural hair. I know a lot of people may be wondering, you know, what do you have to do to keep the hair from breaking? To what products are hot? What's up?
Natural hair is probably the hardest thing to keep up. You have to have a lot of patience, you know? Most people be like, well, I'm gonna go natural because, you know, relaxers are breaking off my hair or weaves are breaking off my hair. Well, if you don't have the patience to take care of your natural hair, then it's gonna break off too. You know, you have to really be dedicated to that role or that lifestyle,
That journey.
being natural, right?
Yes.
Because you could try every product in the book, find something that works for you, and then 3 months later, it's not working anymore.
Yeah.
Then you got to find a whole new product, you know?
Right.
So when my clients come in, I usually tell them, like, you know, like, I'm going to use A, B, and C on your hair, and it may do good, but when you go home, you could use these products, but I'm not there to keep trying different products or seeing you know, if you're going to try to maintain it at home, to see what's working for you and what's not. You have to know your hair just like you know your body.
Right.
You know, you have to pay attention to it. You know, I'm not going to be there 24/7 to be able to watch, you know. So what my advice would be, like, you just have to try different things, trial and error. Earlier you asked me Netflix or YouTube. I say YouTube because it's an avenue where you can learn. You can go on and YouTube different things that I may tell you use A, B, and C, but you may go on YouTube and find somebody that said all these other things that you can also use.
Right.
You know, so it's just really, when you're natural, it's trial and error.
Yeah.
You know, I tell my clients I'm fully natural, but I'll braid myself up real quick and throw on a wig. Because I don't have the patience.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So being a mom, doing hair, and running other businesses, it's a lot. I'm not natural.
And I think with the natural journey, it depends on your hair texture too, right? So for me personally, my hair, I have an easier time dealing with my natural hair than like a weave.
Really?
Or like braids or,
But your hair texture is so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's easier to maintain for me personally.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's other things that come along with it too.
Yeah,
like with it being so fine.
Yeah.
And things like
some people could just wash and go.
Yeah. This is a total wash and go moment.
But like most people...
it's not
washing and
if I wash and go, there's no go.
Right.
I'm staying right at home. I can't go anywhere.
Right. So that's how I am too. I'll try the wash and go, but literally it's like within an hour I'm like.
So your go-to protective style
is 4 braids
and a wig.
Yeah.
Mine is usually braids.
Yeah, me too.
I'm like, okay,
all day long.
My hair doesn't do well in braids. It doesn't do well with heat. You know, like if I do a sew-in with leave out, it's any heat that I put on it, it's just breaks out.
How long should you stay in a protective style? Like, because they say you should give your hair a break.
Yeah, I would do 2 months and then probably like a week of just washing and letting your hair breathe.
Just
and then
nothing.
go back. Yeah, and then go back into the less you manipulate your hair, the better it is.
Yeah.
That's why when you see people with dreads, it grows because they're not putting product in it.
Right.
They're not in it all the time. They probably get their maintenance maybe every 6 weeks, and they're leaving it alone. Yeah. You know? Most people that are constantly brushing through it, they're constantly pulling hairs out. Even though you're supposed to lose 100 strands a day, like still manipulating it all the time.
Yeah.
We're not.
Good. What was that show on the Brady Bunch when Marsha
was
brushing her hair? That's not us. We don't need to be brushing our hair that much. Yeah. So
I feel it.
How hard was it for you to kind of getting over the mindset of being an employee and transitioning into entrepreneurship, right? Because I think it's a mindset shift that needs to happen.
Yeah,
so
it is.
How was that transition for you?
Well, for me, it was easy. I'm just going to be completely honest, okay? Because I know a lot of Black women can relate to this, you know. I had my child young. I was in college. I was 21, you know, when I had my child. And I was working at Verizon. And the schedule was just all over the place. I didn't want to put my child in daycare. He was still young. And my mom was a stay-at-home mom. And I was like, hey, I need a babysitter. Like, I don't trust the daycares, especially nowadays what's going on. But then I didn't trust them, you know. So I was like, can you just watch him while I work these different hours? Well, a week went by and she was like, no, like I'm not gonna, you need to quit your job and figure something out. So I knew I did hair at that time. Like I was like, well, I like doing hair and I need something with more flexibility. Okay, like fine. I quit my job. But at that point I had no choice. You know, what am I gonna do? I have a son. I really don't want to put him in daycare. So it's like, okay, well, you're either gonna put him in daycare or you're gonna find a solution. Right. You know, I had to find a solution to provide for my kids, you know, and then ever since then I just took off. And then the fact of me being able to make my own schedule kind of pushed me more to be like, okay, well now I like making my own schedule. Well, how can I make more money, you know? So then that's when I met my husband now, where he basically taught me more about being an entrepreneur and doing other things so that I could get out of the salon, you know, because sometimes when you're an entrepreneur, you do things and it does take up a lot of your time. Now I started going into the digital realm so I could be an entrepreneur, make my own schedule, but not have to be in the salon 24/7, you know, because I still took away from my kids and my family, you know, which ultimately that's what I wanted to do.
So it was an easy switch because you had a fire lit under you.
I had to do it.
You
like I had no other, you know?
Yeah.
And that's really what entrepreneur is. You get tired. Like, okay, well, how my other cousin, she was telling me how she works 80 hours a week sometimes. And her daughter is in 9th grade. I think she's like 13 now.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, she's 13. She's about to be 18 soon. And you're working for some other person. 80 hours a week is a lot.
It is.
To be away from your family, and then you still have to go home and cook and do all these things.
Yes.
No.
Get them ready for
Where's
bed.
that? Something needs to light up under you, you know, and be like, okay, but some people, that's all they know.
Well, anybody watching, we hope that what you really get from this is to go out and create your own business and do your own thing, because
knowledge is power.
No one wants to be on someone else's schedule all the time. Okay?
No.
And we thank you for coming out.
Thank you for having me. I had fun.
Yes, we enjoyed it. And shout out your salon. Go ahead.
Admired Hair Salon. Check it
All
out.
right.
What's
What
the
is it?
Instagram?
AdmiredHairSalon.com. Admired Hair Salon Instagram.
Oh, all over.
All
over. Okay.
Yeah.
Then we have Ashley.
You can find me,
Ashley.
Lauren Ashley,
Sorry.
at Lauren Ashley Beck on Instagram and Twitter.
You guys can find me at Ms. Ashley Marie on Instagram.
You can find me all over at Hey Alex Bowers. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
On behalf of our BHL staff, we would like to thank you for tuning in to Black Hollywood Live, the world's first digital broadcast network devoted entirely to urban entertainment and pop culture. Check out our Black Hollywood Live YouTube page for even more great programming and amazing content, and be sure to subscribe and like our channel when you do. I'm your BHL host, Nakia Monet, and you can find me on all social media at Kiki Boom Boom or at Black Hollywood Live. Black Hollywood Live, Hollywood redefined.